my name's Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about my June TBR. I have 4 books here. 3 of them are group reads that I am participating in and one that I am hosting over at the Facebook group that I am a part of. So the first book I want to read is by Amanda Hocking. It's called The Lost City. I received this as a Goodreads giveaway. I received this about a month ago. It is a July 2020 release, so I need to get this read this month. I'm really looking forward to reading it. I really enjoyed her trilogy that I read back in April. In case you're unfamiliar with Amanda Hocking, she is a really phenomenal fantasy indie author. So that's cool. So that's The Lost City, and look at that cover, it's gorgeous. The Lost City by Amanda Hocking is the first one that I will be reading. One of the first group reads that I'm going to do is the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. Most people are already familiar about this, especially in the book world. There's a lot of buzz about it. This is the prequel to The Hunger Games. This is about President Snow, and I believe it takes place during the 10th Hunger Games, and he is, I think he's kind of like a mentor or something to the girl from District 12. So that sounds really interesting, and I can't wait to get back into this world of the Hunger Games. I really love that series, and I like villain origin stories, so I'm really interested in finding out how he became the way that he did, and yeah, I can't wait to read that. So this is the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. The next one I'm going to read is a reread for me, but it's also a group read that's going on over on Facebook, because we're going to be doing, I believe, one of these a month. Please correct me if I'm wrong, Ashley, but that is New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. These books get a lot of hate, and I mean, if it's not your cup of tea, that's cool, but I adore this series. It's just a fun read for me. It's a comfort read. I reread them every year, and I look forward to getting back into the life of Bella and Edward. So that was New Moon by Stephanie Meyer. The last book that I definitely want to get read this month, I have to get read this month, is actually the book that I am hosting the group read for, and that is The Mermaid by Christina Henry. This is about a mermaid who comes on land, and she meets up with P.T. Barnum. So I'm really hyped to read this, and my daughter saw the cover and saw that it was a mermaid, and she was freaking out about it. So it looks like it's going to be a fairly quick read. It's really not that long, and I can't wait to jump into it. So that's The Mermaid by Christina Henry. Also this month, I did take part in the Owls Readathon back in April, and I forgot to do my video about it. I did pass every single owl. I did read all 12 prompts. If you're interested in me doing a video about that, I can. Like I said, that was back in April, but I completely forgot all about doing a video for it. G over at Book Roast, who hosts the Magical Readathon, she's doing another mini readathon, and this is for Hogsmeade. So here's this. I will put a link to her introduction video, and from there you can get the link to get the map if you're interested in checking it out. But each place has a little prompt, and this is taking place the June 22nd through June 28th. So I want to try and get some of these read too. So the first one everyone starts with is the Marauder's Map. And that prompt is read a book with a map, and for that I'm going to read Brone Pryor's Moon by Catherine Purdy. There is a small map at the front of this, so I can't wait to read that. I really want to get that read. Sorry, I dropped the picture. The next one, the next prompt, you can do these in any order that you want. You just have to start with the Marauder's Map, because that's the very first one. That's how you get into Hogsmeade. But the rest of these you can do whatever you want. You can do as many, you can do as little as you want, whatever. But the second prompt on here, read a book that's part of a trilogy, and that goes to the 3 Broomsticks. If I choose to do that, I will probably choose to read Clockwork Angel, because I really, really want to get back into the Shadowhunters world. And plus that would also go with another one that's over here for the Dervish and Bangs. That's a steampunk read. I can read the Clockwork Prince, I think is next. Yes, the Clockwork Prince for that one. So, and then start a read with a cup of tea, and that's at Madame Puttyfoot's Tea and Cakes. So you can choose whatever book you want. You just have to make sure you drink a cup of tea as you start it. Next we have up here at the Hogshead, not the most popular book, has less than 10,000 ratings on Goodreads. Now I can wait to read The Lost City for this, because that definitely has less than 10,000 ratings on it. So I could wait towards the end of the month to read that, and I might do that just for this. So that's for the Hogshead. And then we have over here at Honeydukes, pink or green cover, or has a sweets or baked good on the cover. I'm not sure what I would do for that. I do have the Princess Diaries down here, which is definitely a pink cover. I could choose that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, if I'm going to do that yet. Then we have Zonko's Joke Shop. That is a humorous read, so just pick something that you think is going to be funny. If I choose to do that, I'll probably choose Firefly with Jane, because Jane is ridiculous and he's usually funny. So I might choose that if I go for that one. And then we have up here, we have the Shrieking Shack, and that is a thriller or a mystery, I think. A horror or a thriller book for that one. I don't own many of those. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that, going that path. And then we have Scriven Shafts Quills, and that is book written by a person of color. I have Children of Blood and Bone down here, and I've been dying to read it. I just haven't yet, and especially in light of recent events, I really would like to try and get that in this month, just to raise awareness for BLM, if nothing else. Next we have book you got via post, or last book you added to your TBR, and that's up here for the Owlery, the Owl Post. And really, I can choose any book that I have down here, and I have a book of the month coming, and I have another book outlet haul, so I can pick just about any book. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. And then we have, the last one was, like I said, the Dervish and Bangs, and that's the steampunk read, and I will probably read another of the Clockwork Angel, the Infernal Devices series for that. So that's all those. Like I said, this is taking place June 22nd through June 28th. I will post a link for G's video down below so you can get all the information, and if you want the map printed out, whatever, you can have the prompts. Like I said, you can do as many as you want, you can do as little as you want, just whatever. I don't know how many I'm going to do yet. It depends on how I do with the rest of this month. Hopefully it will go as well as the last few months have gone. I read 12 books, I believe, last month. So that is the Hogsmeade Readathon happening at the end of the month. So far, this is definitely my TBR for the month of June. Bonecryer's Moon, The Mermaid, New Moon, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and then The Lost City. Those are the ones I'm definitely going to read. Let me know what your TBR pile looks like. Let me know if we have any books in common that we're both going to read. Let me know if you're going to participate in the Hogsmeade Readathon. And yeah, thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Bye!